the Grammys.
Mm.
We're going to be speaking about some things that are happening in New York.
So much going on.
And another Love Corner question about the couples. All this and more right here on the LDM Show.
Awesome.
He's got my heart beating louder than a gunshot. Smokes out the barrel and the handpiece is burning hot. He's got me, he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. Such a criminal after my own heart. He's in my mind like a thief sneaking through the dark. He's got me.
Alrighty, you guys are live.
All right. Hey, I'm Charles Aloma,
Lydia Penn here.
and this is the LDM Show.
Welcome.
First of all, how's your week?
I think in spite of everything that's going on right now, I think I'm pretty grateful. So
Yep. I'm pretty much the same way.
Yeah.
I don't even really care what's going on in the world. Only what goes on in my house.
well, as long as it doesn't affect what's going on in
Well,
your
everything
house,
like
right?
this, somehow the ripple effect always comes around to everybody anyway. So sooner or later, so like that's why they say if you don't stand for something, you fall for everything.
That's true.
So
Pick a side.
yeah, but we got some good topics today. So we of course, let's kick it off real quick to Word on the Street so you can see what's going on in the world. Let's hit this off. All right. Well, it's been a month for plane crashes. Black Hawk.
I'll say.
Black Hawk hits the
A
plane.
little coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I say. The plane crash in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
That's two.
Yeah.
Ain't everything happens in threes?
In threes, right?
Well, guess what, ladies
what
and gentlemen?
happens?
A plane crash in the Philippines, having U.S. service members and 3 contractors.
Nice.
Coincidence? 3 contractors, government contractors, and everything.
They're all government workers.
They all government
Magda.
workers. Hey, Magda,
Government workers.
that's a little too much coincidence for me. The Philadelphia people had workers. The first one with the Black Hawk had workers, government people, but they want to only talk about the skaters.
Yeah, I find it interesting that all of these, like, I have a theory. Maybe these things are orchestrated so someone can play the hero.
Could be. Could be. You never know. But also, ex-fraud investigator of New York Department of Homeless Services. He's an investigator for fraud.
Yeah.
So,
What happened to him?
he got busted
Uh-oh.
and gets 27 months for a COVID scam.
Wow.
The only investigators,
Federal?
yes, trying to find out who's scamming was scamming.
I guess he figured nobody would suspect him.
Yeah, I guess,
It's
right?
trustworthy, but everybody gets audited. So.
Yeah. Hey, Rosa, ¿cómo está?
Hi,
How we
Rosa.
doing today? Also, last week we were talking about the kids that stole the R train. I still don't know how you steal a R train. They took an R train
They
for a
borrowed it.
joyride.
They borrowed it.
They took an R train for the joyride. Well, 3 of them has been busted. So a matter this week, the rest is going to get busted because they're going to snitch. So all that snitches get stitches. They don't, no, we ain't going alone. Especially if they're young kids and they scared, they'll get the rest.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to Rikers Island at 16, 17.
Yeah. So also L.A. Riots and all this stuff. They're burning the New York flag. So a lot of the military people are getting upset and they're forcing the government to do something about it because they're saying,
Why?
if you do not like America, then leave.
Why are they burning New York flag?
Because, because they're being deported.
What does that have to do with New York?
No, United States flag, I said New York. United States flag.
Okay.
Which I think to myself,
That's a
very
felony, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very disrespectful. Even if it's not a felony or nothing, that's disrespectful.
That's the point.
You come over here for a better life, but you want to burn our flags because you
didn't work out.
You wasn't here legally, so they trying to get you out. And then the thing is, the people that are burning the flags are the ones that are legal. the Mexicans and all that are legal,
Yeah.
they mad because they sending their families that are not legal out. So they burning their flags and showing that, no. But anyway,
Very emotional.
yeah, you want to hear about that, watch our podcast. But that's all I have right now for word on the streets. No MTA thing yet. Prices, they still on hold. The train that's supposed to go from Brooklyn to Manhattan.
You're
Oh, no,
talking about
Queens.
The light rail?
Yeah,
light
is it
rail
Queens
that-
or Brooklyn?
It's supposed to go from
Queens,
Brooklyn
right?
to Queens.
Yeah, from Queens all the way to Manhattan, and it stops in Brooklyn.
Forget about Manhattan and Bronx. Just forget about it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know
It's
Queens.
still, looking at the map, it's still going to take a while. Like, they could have
No, that's going to be a couple years. Yeah. No, but you think about it in Queens, I understand
been a
because
better route. You know?
what's the last stop in Queens Avenue?
Jamaica?
No, I think there's another one.
Which one?
Metropolitan, right? It's the last stop, and then after that you have to take the bus, and then some of the buses don't even go all the way. No. So I understand,
it's like $1
you
van.
need something to come, and then half of the people that work, and the G line has always
Has that
been
ever
messed.
been reliable?
That's why I was like, that's always been. But ain't that going this way?
It's going from Queens to Brooklyn.
Yeah, but it goes this way, not. Yeah.
You mean east to west instead of
Yeah,
north?
because I know the J train goes straight to Borough Junction or whatever.
J Street, yeah.
Yeah, and then the G goes this way. Yeah, no, but if you're coming from Manhattan, it goes Marcy Avenue, Flushing, and then the G, and then you still got to get off the track
Everybody got
to
a
go
map,
downstairs to get the G. Yeah. No, but I'm saying it crosses, but it crosses like that.
He's saying the direction it crosses. Yeah,
But it's so weird.
I think all the routes are just inefficient from Queens to Brooklyn. It's just so hard to get from point A to point B between Queens and Brooklyn.
I used to
It's
hate
ridiculous.
taking the G because I had to get off the J
Go to Manhattan.
to get to the G. No, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
we
G.
used to have the GG Karen Power Clicker training right into Brooklyn. Never heard of that. I never heard of that. But yeah, so let's get to some of our
Juicy.
topics. You want to hit the Grammys first?
All right, let's do it.
All right. Well, we're gonna hit the Grammys first.
Or I guess, yeah. Go ahead.
Right. I got 10 good and some bad. That's just 10 people that overall their outfits. Now, since when did the Fashion Week became Grammy? Because these people look like
Fashion Week is anytime you can get in front of a camera.
these people look ridiculous. Some of them. So,
That's the point. You didn't see Kanye's girl?
no. That's we're going to talk about that. That abuser. I mean that picture.
that was some power control type of
Yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
relationship dynamic there.
But I want to get to some of these photos. Waiting to give the heads up on my engineer. She got it. All right. So we're going to throw the first one, which is Charlie XCX. And let's throw her up. Not that bad.
Okay.
That's not that bad, A little. I can do without the fuzz, in the
The
bottom.
thing is, everything's been done, so everybody's got to step outside of the box,
But it's so funny because I never heard of her, right?
I don't know who she is either, so I'm
and
just
I'm
going to
listening.
keep that to myself. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm listening to the Grammys and I heard Charlie.
I'm out of date.
I heard Charlie SEX. So I told my wife, you see, even the news is telling you that we need sex. I didn't know it was X. I didn't know it was XCX. So it's actually Charlie without the E, XCX.
Okay.
She looks like a dirty bird.
You mean like a
messed up.
pigeon?
That's messed up. But here, I'm not a big fan of hers, but she looked pretty cool.
Okay.
Taylor Swift, look at her. Anytime, any moment. Oh, there we go. That's not that bad.
Well, I feel like she's always wearing stuff like that. So
No, but if I'm talking about for a
simple?
Grammy,
Yeah, it's simple.
it's pretty nice. She has the reddish stockings to to bring out the dress a little bit.
they're right.
And then her hair is like the 1960, 70 maybe with the bangs.
A little bit.
So she doesn't look like the regular
I'm
Taylor
not
Swift.
impressed, but
And then I guess she's showing that she gained weight on her legs. That's why she wanted to show her legs. But she was always skinny.
Yeah, that's right.
She was always skinny.
So what does the back look like?
So it's still flat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one, I even forgot what she was wearing, but what's her name? Sabrina Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Yes. Hey, that's decent. Exactly. She had 5 outfits, I heard. Oh, okay.
What do you mean she just kept changing?
She kept changing, but this is the one outfit I've seen. So hit that one.
That's exhausting.
Look at this one. Don't it look like a Marilyn Monroe type of thing?
Very, very Marilyn vibes. Future Marilyn type of thing.
So that's not bad either, even though I don't really like it too much. You know what I think I don't like is the waist.
The extra frills on the waist makes the hip bigger.
Yeah, I think if that was gone, maybe it would look nicer.
I think that's the idea. It's supposed to give like this hourglass silhouette.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not that bad. So, but again, we were told that she had 5 outfits. So that's crazy.
Really? So
and she wasn't even one of the hosts.
And still didn't make the cut of the media.
Yeah, that's Marilyn Monroe in a swan dress. Exactly.
That was kind of a waste.
She looked pretty cool. Yeah. But here's someone that's
a lot of work.
A hit and miss at one time. Sometimes she looks sexy, but then sometimes she looks.
Oh wow!
And she went through her little things, but I think today she looked sexy. Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Let's check. Number 4, the fourth person the fourth.
I did say was 5th, but whatever.
It's Miley.
That's Miley.
How old is she?
I don't know, old enough, I guess. You know,
30-something.
Okay.
She's old enough now. She's not from that show, Miley. Hannah Montana, what am I, Manana? But she looked nice. She had the bangs, and then on the back of her her hair had the layers.
Okay.
I'm sounding like a hairstylist on this thing, right?
Let's look at it.
But she had it. But from nice dress to a weird looking kid, I don't understand. This is my number 5. You got it on the nose.
Jaden Smith, let's see.
Hit it. Jaden Smith.
I mean, we'd be surprised if he didn't.
Oh, wait. That's not Jaden Smith. That's
What's with the makeup?
Well, this one, she won. Yeah, her video, right? Her music video has to do with this.
Okay.
So at first I didn't understand.
I didn't understand it either.
And what's her name?
Chaperone.
Chaperone. Oh, I forgot to put her name here, and I put the video. Yeah, she won and went up with what I used to call the dunce head hat.
Oh, that's the clown. That's the old school clown.
Well, that to me,
circus clown hat.
The first time I ever seen that hat was in a book, and they said that back in the 40s and 50s they used to put you in the corner with and they call it the dunce hat when you.
Because that's what clowns were.
Yeah, it was our version of put the kid in the corner was their version of put this hat on them. So, oh Lord, that's a crackerjack dress. Listen, there's some weird ones, but I think next one is Jaden Smith, right? Let's see who's the next one because I lost it. Yeah, look at this.
Oh, the castle.
Look at this.
Okay.
This boy, and then why he trying to look like he got big shoulders, like all big.
Poor kid.
Like all big.
He's confused.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. His father didn't look that bad.
Yeah?
Will Smith had a black suit with white stuff coming down and white things here. So he had a tux, but he made it stand out a little. But your son, I don't know what happened, Will. Your son.
Maybe dad neglected him.
Yeah. Not Will Davis, Will Smith, So people were like, oh man, that guy from XY101 dressed him like that. No. Not that Will. I just gotta make it, make it too tall, right? Okay. No, but that was kind of weird. And he stood there thinking he looked good.
Yeah.
Something like that, if it's Fashion Week, I would not say nothing. Because none of the clothes from Fashion Week you will see anybody wearing anyway. But this is not Fashion Week. This is they
got to make impressions,
Is it?
They got to be relevant in the news,
or is it entertaining the masses?
It's trying to get attention. That's what it looks like. So,
yeah, I don't know. But here's one person that I really don't care for. But if I didn't know her and I seen her here, I would have probably I probably would have talked to her.
You would have hollered?
Yeah, Cardi B. Look at that.
It's probably the classiest I've seen her look.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
She doesn't look trashy
little
today.
peacock vibe and
And the hair.
the
You notice the
50s style
hairstyle?
hair?
The hairstyle this year looks like 60s and 70s hairstyle.
That's more of a 50s.
More
But,
50s?
Yeah. Everybody, I don't know, but everybody's doing the same thing, but
But it looks.
she looks very nice.
decent.
She looks nice.
Take the feathers away, and now she can go to a restaurant.
Right.
So she got like a 2-in-1 dress.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of hers. I think she's.
No, I'm not.
I think she's too ratchet and everything else. So. But those costumes must have cost thousands. Yeah, it costs thousands to buy, but not thousands to make.
Oh man, it looks better than the gala
Yeah, but
attire.
and
you know?
if you did not know who she was, you would have been like, "Wow, that's a decent
That's a
looking
nice
girl."
looking lady.
And then the
Open her
next
mouth.
day,
Open her mouth.
okay, we're like, what the hell happened to that girl that was on the Listen, okay, but Olivia,
Yeah.
be called what's it called? Laura Bacall hairstyle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. We learned something
For our
there.
50s nostalgia fans.
Yes. I like that hairstyle.
It's a very classy
It gives a
time.
I Love Lucy type of thing, you know?
People had respect for their attire. You know what I mean? They played sports and suits and stuff sometimes. Like, they didn't just go out of the house. Like, everybody was decked to the nines for the most part.
That's like, not to jump to the different topic, but that's like the coaches, they complaining that what happened to the coaches wearing suits like before. Yeah. They don't wear suits no more. They got jump suits like they're going to play. Yeah, like they're going to play.
Listen, even if they're not athletes, people wear sweatsuits. So
yeah, but coaches used to wear ties and, but I don't know. But anyway, we got 2 more to show you. Here's one, Olivia Rodrigo. That's kind of sexy.
She looks like AOC a little bit.
Yeah? You think so? You sure that's not her now? She's coming over here to do some political talk? No, but she looks decent.
She looks nice.
I don't know who she was at first,
She's a
and my
singer.
wife told me.
Yeah.
She was like, and I'm like, that's her? I was like, because she looks totally different.
Oh,
And
yeah?
that's, to me, the best outfits. When you can come to a runway or a red carpet
Transform.
and people be like, who's that?
Right.
And don't really recognize
That's the
you.
point, right?
Like, you really cleaned up.
Dressed to the nine.
So, but this person, you don't like it, unclassy.
It's too much skin showing? You think she's got too much skin showing?
No, I think it's kind of classy.
For today, it's as classy as it can get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the
2025.
for the Emmys and the red carpet,
For the club.
Yeah, well, that's maybe where she's going next, and she doesn't want to go home to get dressed.
Unlike that other chick who changed how many times?
5 times.
What a waste.
She thought she was Booker T 5 times. But but this guy is ridiculous. The last one, I don't know who he is. Rosa likes that one. What about the next one is Julian Fox?
Julia Fox? What's that?
Well, play that. No, put that photo up there. Who this?
Is that a guy or a girl?
I don't know, but who this? Besides the
Very
legs, it looks
ambiguous.
high. But I think this is a girl because it's Julia,
Are
right?
those rubber gloves?
But
Yeah, I
she
think
does.
it's a female.
But she does. Is there a
knows?
EMS around there? Because she does got a butterface. So she got that. She got that affection going on. You know what I mean? Because she does got a nice legs though. You see how thick the thighs were?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know who she is. If anybody knows, let me know. But I forgot to put the last name down. Number 10. Was that number 10 or number 9? Okay, yeah, number 10. This guy, I don't know who he is, but he don't have friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Or she, I don't know. He or she.
Missy Elliott? No.
Is it? I don't know. But look what Beyonce did to the world.
Oh, got black people.
Got black people dressing all weird country style now. What the heck is
Carter?
you? And it looks like she got the buckle on her on the chain.
She's ready to jump the horse. All right.
Well, she got bow legs right in already.
Well, she just got off, huh?
Oh my goodness! I don't know who it is, ladies
You
and
don't know
gentlemen.
who that is? There's no picture or nothing. They
No,
just
there was a
said-
name, but I forgot to write it down, and I just didn't bother looking. No. Yeah, but
It's always fun to see pictures.
but those are some of the pictures that I seen. There were so many ridiculous ones and so many nice ones.
Yeah.
You know,
Just a cluster.
simple ones. And then some of the people that you think that they were going to be all, you know, attention givers, they had nice ballroom
Lay low. Yeah.
clothes.
You lay low.
So yeah, the one picture that I was gonna put, but I didn't want to put, Kanye West's wife,
Mm-hmm.
naked, and he said she's not naked. She had a see-through neck dress.
Apparently, she was trying to tell him she didn't want to do it. It looked like.
I wish I had the video.
Yeah.
When I seen the video, I told my wife,
She turned around and I don't know
Her
if he
face?
threatened her or.
you see her face like he's an abuser.
Yeah, I don't want to do this. Like you could tell the conversation. She's like, I don't want to do this, please.
Yeah. Domestic violence all the way. If cops are watching this video, investigate it. Because her face told me it all. She turned around, she was like, and then took off her. It's not someone like, yeah,
Right.
you know.
It wasn't something she wanted
And then
to
he
do.
looked at her too.
It was,
And-
and he responded.
no,
He
but you see
threatened
when
her.
he went like
said,
this, he said, and then pointed to the camera people and pointed to
Yeah.
her, like, get ready.
For any mouth readers out there, check it out. You know, like,
Look at the video. She is a domestic violence victim.
it's unfortunate. He couldn't make.
I don't know if it's
Kim-
abuse.
He couldn't make Kim do what he wanted her to do, so he transformed some everyday person, right?
To me, that movement that he did was more like a pimp move.
Oh, it definitely was.
And then he was wearing black
It was about
with
he was
a
always wearing
silver
black.
with
Yeah.
a silver chain. What happened to the priest? He doesn't do the
Oh,
priest thing
the
no more.
Jeezy and he's God, isn't he? Huh?
The
Right.
Yeezus?
He's God.
He need a Yeezys up the Yeezys up the sleazies. You know what I mean?
That's what gods can do, right?
Because that was a totally abuse.
Listen,
Pimp daddy.
guys like him sleep on women, and you know you got to be careful when you start creating monsters.
Say what? Rosa said that dress of hers cost $1 million.
You don't know what she might do. She might just off this guy. Who knows? You make her crazy enough. You know what I mean? Like you don't know.
Don't do
While
it
you're
yet. Don't do it
sleeping-
yet. Sign the insurance first, girl. Sign the insurance, girl.
While you're sleeping, you know, she's just
No, and watching this video. Hey, Apple, how's it going?
Apollonia.
Watching that video with ZZ or whatever his damn name is, right now, K West or whatever.
God.
This is when the family needs to step up.
I think
Because to
they're
me,
afraid. think
I
they're
seen
afraid.
abuse.
I
I
think
seen
they're
abuse on
afraid
that.
of him.
You think so?
Yeah, you
Or-
would have heard. You would have.
Or this, the money. I heard that. I heard them. They voiced their concern. I was telling Rhea
Well,
that.
that's control.
Yeah, that's sad.
You know,
That-
she's
now, on the flip side, there's a lot of men that wasn't mad at you for doing it, though. I wasn't mad at it. I was just mad at him for doing, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
on the flip side, hey, you know, she had a nice body. I'm not going to lie, but that was,
I'd be surprised if she didn't have a nice body, being his trophy.
yeah, but that was abuse. People need to look into that. And if you so-call her friend or his friend, tell him to stop because that's sad.
Unless, of course, you're afraid of him.
Yeah. So he is
honest.
looking worse than worse.
But
So,
you know what the thing is? Like, eventually he'll be his own downfall.
Yeah,
You know, because he feels so empowered, he doesn't know when to stop.
she definitely
Take
needs
thought.
help.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
But you know, speaking of scared, you sent me a thing about allegedly that Jamie Foxx said P. Diddy
I don't
poisoned
know
him.
if you guys heard about this, but if you've seen any, you know, Jamie Foxx's comments or his Netflix special, he spoke out openly about being poisoned by Diddy and contacting the FBI.
Yeah, but to jump on the other side, on his comedy, because we seen it, it wasn't that he said it. He more joked. He said, "Oh, and people think that
It's a
P.
comedy
Diddy
special.
P. Diddy poisoned me, but yeah, he did." So, like,
Yeah.
was it funny or he was just mocking the people?
I think he was.
So people took it to the extreme.
Yeah.
So that's why I say allegedly, because I'm trying to find out more information about it.
Yeah.
But I won't be shocked.
Yeah.
I won't be shocked.
Like the family.
because they said,
I think it was Jamie Foxx's family who contacted the FBI.
yeah, because they said that all of a sudden he just got sick out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So
20-something
everybody
days,
already
he's
knew he got
asleep for
poisoned
20-something
somehow.
days. And he's not the only one who's been poisoned by cyanide. Diddy's bodyguards have also said,
Yeah, they came out before and said
you
it.
know, that they've had traces of cyanide in their system because they know too much. And, you know, you've got this court thing going on in May. You got to knock people off. They know too much.
And then cyanide poison is one of
so many
the
people involved.
untraceable poison if they're not looking
If
for
they're
it.
not looking for it, right.
Right.
You got to look specifically for it.
So those are one of the things you have to be careful with. So I don't know. We're gonna continue. I love Yee's wife outfit. I
Oh,
would
yeah?
wear it too if I was 60 pounds
Okay.
less.
All right. Respect.
Okay. But it's one of those things where anything that they say now,
You got a question.
you're gonna be like, yeah,
You
I can
gotta
see
fact
that. I
check.
can see that. I can see that
Right.
because
It's so nuts. This is the world we live in.
and this is P. Diddy came from the the alleged bullying of contracts, which everyone already said it. He was very self-centered and everything, putting himself in
Threatened
every
many
music
people.
video.
That's how he is. He threatens people. He's been doing that for years, you know.
Yeah.
And that, how do you not feel empowered after that when nothing happens? You feel like you can get away with murder, literally. You can get away with raping people. Excuse me. You can get away with doing things to people. You can get away with, hurting people, period.
See, but the thing I don't understand is when people say, "Oh, he's rich. He got away with this and that." How many centuries people been saying that? It's been going down since, King Tut and all of them.
Yeah.
Or Tut, or whatever his damn name
Story
is.
as old as time.
It's been going on. The one with the power gets away with a lot of stuff because people are afraid to do things. So it's not
Until
shocking.
it's too much.
It's
right?
not shocking that he is in this.
Until he threatens to bring others down,
That I think that's what was his downfall. He did something or did something to somebody
Listen,
that he thought he was going
Oprah's
to get away.
implicated. How many people are in this? Beyonce, there's so many people implicated.
See, but all of them, to me, y'all just trying to pass the buck because y'all knew all this time was going on.
course.
And now you're talking about,
I'm not gonna talk if somebody's got dirt on me. I'm gonna think it through, but I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna get ahead of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Snoop's trying to get ahead of it too.
well, all of them was like, you know what? It was that one moment, and I slept with the little girl or something. But I wasn't.
imagine that
I
coming
wasn't
out
the
of your
bad
mouth?
guy. I wasn't the bad guy. It was P. Diddy. He the one that brought me to this
Right,
party.
right.
Please.
Everybody was there. They didn't say anything.
Yeah, they were doing it too. I thought it was legal. Please. Come on now. Stop trying to pass a buck.
Lottie dottie, everybody's getting in trouble.
Well, okay. I can give it to Snoop. He was probably high. He didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I'll use that one.
the lights were off, bro. No, Uncle Snoop, nothing. Don't be calling him my uncle. Until he's proven innocent, then he could come back to be my uncle.
True.
Uncle Snoop
I
is not
don't
gonna
want families
do that.
like that right now.
Listen, all bets are off.
No,
right
but
now in
Snoop
Hollywood.
seems like a person that put that all to his side, like Ice-T, Ice Cube, all of these guys that used to be type
Yeah,
of gangsters,
used to be
put
doing
those
stuff.
things to the side.
Of course.
But don't say y'all didn't do. That's like
Right.
Guns N' Roses talking about groupies. I don't know what groupies are.
We didn't mess with
Please.
those girls. Seriously.
It happened. We
Admit
know.
what you did and say, all right, I don't do that anymore.
Right.
But I'm not perfect. Right?
Because it's not going to be shocked that a superstar slept with some girl that was a groupie. Well, back in the days with groupies,
That's
then
how it
it
was
was
done.
called
That's-
number one
yeah,
fans.
yeah. That's how
Same
it was
thing.
done. That's
Same thing.
But I didn't think
I-
it was this bad in Hollywood.
I married my so-called stalker number one fan. So it happens.
the nerve. The nerve.
Hey, Evie, how's it
Evie.
going? How's it going?
The nerve.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be jumping into another subject. But first, announcement. We have items that we are raffling out.
That's right, raffle time.
So it's going to be raffle time. Snoop is the loop. Admit you knew the rules of the game.
That's right.
But we have some stuff that we're going to be raffling out, 3 for $5, and for some information. And since Evie was just popped up, it just popped up in my mind. So let's play the video of Evie talking about the raffle. And then when we come back, we have some good topics. And then one of the topics is, should couples share their passwords as a sign of trust? That's the question we're going to say when we come back right after this commercial.
Trust that.
Hola, mi gente. This is your girl Evie from El Latino Ruido. Mira, now that we're in February, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't you want to give your significant other a nice gift? Mira, for your special lady, for your wife, the chilla. Mira, la de al lado, tú sabes, your little friendly friend, your friends with benefit. Mira, look at this beautiful, beautiful hair dryer. So she could be like, just let your soul glow. Mira, bien bonito. Mira, look at this. Look at this. We are raffling this 3 for $5 tickets. So, and also, not only for the ladies, mira, pero también for the fellas. Mira, your little husband, your el chillo, the neighbor. Mira, and he likes to play video games. Look at this wonderful, wonderful headphones. They cancel noise. It's not noise canceling. And it's wonderful. He's going to be all hours, not too many hours. Just make sure that he don't, stay too much playing. But this is a wonderful, wonderful headphones. Great for Valentine's Day. We also going to be raffling a karaoke speaker with the microphone. So guys, listen, for your significant other, buy the tickets 3 for $5. Information is down below. Cash App, you can just contact the LDM network. And we're going to be doing this. And next week is going to be on the Latino Ruido on Wednesday. And the following, we're going to also do a raffle for Under the LDM Show on Thursday. So watch it. Okay? So look at this. Look at this wonderful. Mira. Para la nena, mira. So guys, buy the tickets now. 3 for $5. And mira, for your significant other. And also don't forget, you have the karaoke speaker with the microphone. So I am so excited. So happy Valentine's. Mira, buy your tickets. Y ya tú verás the loving you're going to get for Valentine's. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week we will be shaking it up and seeing who won the raffle. So again, inbox us. Let us know if you pay, with Cash App or Zelle. Inbox us and let us know you paid, so we can send you a picture of your raffle ticket. So that way you know what number is yours. And then Wednesday they will be doing one round, and then on Thursday we do the next round.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Password sharing.
Okay. So
I don't think it has anything to do with trust. First of all, I don't want to remember any more passwords than I need to right now.
Right. So the question that we have for love question before we jump into another topic is, should couples share their password as a sign of trust? I think it is. It's like, hey, I trust you. Ain't nothing going on. Here's my sign.
If you want, but still.
But who remembers their passwords? Will put his hand up right away.
He's got a whole book.
Well, he probably have one password for everything. Oh, no, he don't?
Not.
Oh, okay. Oh, he has 4 passwords and different, variations.
That's the best way to remember them.
But yeah, and overall, we should have trust, not control.
That's
but
true.
If you don't give them your password, that's not control.
I don't need their
Well,
password.
it's control of me. Like, I want to control what I want.
I don't need my partner's password. I don't.
Well, we have each other's password. Because it's basically the same password for both of us.
So, you guys log into different systems together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
so
if you got separate devices and things like that.
Well, she has her own phone. I got her password. She got my password.
No.
We live in a society of. Yeah, I don't jump when she grab my phone. You know what I mean? Because she knows the only one that calls me besides her is J-Lo.
She has no reason to worry.
Yeah, J-Lo is the only one that calls me once in a while.
Oh,
so she knows.
Careful, J-Lo might be indicted too. So.
No, that's all right. That's all right, bro. I'll still, baby.
Called as a witness. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna be called as a witness, baby. I'm right there with you. Don't worry. Even if you need money on your books.
Who?
Yeah.
No, J-Lo.
My Medalia said, okay, I need the karaoke.
Yeah.
Where do I pay? Right. The link was on the video. Check my page or the LDM Facebook page, Instagram. There's a video there. It has all the links.
You got Venmo. You've got.
Yeah, it has. No, it
You
doesn't
got
have Venmo.
PayPal?
It says
Yeah,
PayPal.
you do have a Venmo. on
Zelle,
there, right? Yeah. There's Zelle,
and-
Venmo, Cash App, but no PayPal.
Yeah, and PayPal. It's on the video, all the
Okay.
information, and on Instagram, it has all the information. But anyway, so what do you think? Should you trust? I don't have anyone, so maybe someday.
I don't need any more things to remember. That's all I'm saying. But
I don't even remember
if I
having my
have to-
password.
Yeah.
I be calling Will and Rhea. Yo, what's my password sometimes?
You know what I mean? It's
Will
just,
was like, I just gave it to you.
it's not a matter of hiding anything. It's just like I don't need it. Like,
It was the other day.
write that stuff down.
It was the other day I texted him. I said, yo, I'm putting the password in. It's not going through. Did you change? And he sent it to me. I said, oh, I forgot that one letter.
See, Wi-Fi passwords. Like
Yeah,
stuff like that.
so I don't know. That's
You can have it.
that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
You want
man.
it? You can have it. You need it. All right.
But it happens. Here's a real good one though. Should couples live with each other first before they get married?
Yes.
You want to take time to think about that?
No, I mean because the bottom line is you're intending to live together to the end of your days, right?
Right.
So let's get it done. Like let's see what this is like. Let's get a head start on this because there's going to be disagreements and space issues and that's just what happens when you live with anybody, your family, whatever. So get it out the way. Let's go. How much space do you need?
Yeah. I'm with you.
You need an extra room,
Yeah.
Like,
Again, we asking the question of should couples live together before they get married?
Yeah.
I'm with you and not with you.
what's your not?
I'm with you on living with sharing the apartments together.
Yeah.
I'm not with you moving in. I'll go to your house for a week, then you can
I
come to
agree,
my
Magda.
house for a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like back and forth, just in case
Right.
we don't work it
To
out.
share space.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're still learning how to live with each other.
That's the important
So
thing.
if it doesn't work, there's no take your stuff out of my house.
True.
It's
that's
just
a different situation.
So
how you do it, that's that's
I
up
think-
to you. But you should learn how to live in each other's space.
well, because it's kind of hard. No matter how many people say, "Yeah, move in with me," you still have a way of how you do
How
things.
you live,
know what I mean?
right? Especially if you've been living alone.
Yeah. And then how long have you been living? I also think marriage license should be renewable after 6 years.
That's interesting.
Well,
So they expire, Magda? They
well,
just
the
expire?
license is not renewed, but a lot of people renew their marriage vows.
Yeah.
So
Some people get divorced and get married.
yeah, I heard that.
That's happening more often.
But I think, like I said, you stay in your apartment, I stay in mine. I'll stay in your house for like a week or a month. Or put it a week because a week is shorter than the month.
Or just split it.
Week, and then you go to a week. And then a week, and a week. And then little by little, you stretch it 2 weeks. So you're 2 weeks, because remember, you act different when you're in your house
True.
versus someone else's house.
Very true.
So if you do 2 weeks now in that one person's house,
You live there.
you'll be more like, because after 3 or 4 days, you'll be like, listen, I'm not hiding my
going
underwears
home.
no more. I'm just going to throw it down. You know what I mean? They've been here a week. They know. So after that week, they'll start really showing their colors. So that's why I say about 2 weeks is good.
Yeah.
And then you go 2 weeks in that person's house, and you see the difference of them.
But
then you can see.
don't just jump into it. I wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend anybody just, just dive into
I think a lot of
abandoning all their things, especially if they're in a different state or a different country. Take that easy.
yeah, it is kind of hard because you can be
It
like,
takes time.
you're looking at like, who put this dish here? And then the guy is like, me.
Right.
You can't wash it?
Right.
Why?
Right.
I'm going to use it later on. So, you probably got a different, manner.
There's always different things. I mean,
So you just got to learn when to live. So, yeah, we're in agreement that, live with each other first. I'm in agreement with separate houses first, then together.
unless you got like a what do you call it? Fire bride type of thing.
Mail-in bride.
Mail order bride.
Well, even that, you got to get a 30-day refund. A lot of people just jump into
Yeah,
it.
people do. People get passionate.
Well, you know what I think it is? A lot of people are in love with wanting to be
This
in
is
love.
my forever.
Yeah, it's just a word. Sometimes when you've been separated or alone for so many times, for so long, you fall in love with the fact of wanting to be in love.
Right. You don't want to be
Not
alone.
not the fact that you're in love with that
Right.
person. You know what I mean?
And some people have issues being alone. Some people have never been by themselves between relationships.
Yeah.
You know?
And they always say, be by yourself so you can get to know yourself.
You got to know what you don't like the next
But that's
time.
false, though. You know how many people were by themselves, but they never stopped that one moment to learn themselves?
True.
So, of course, you're solo and
Right. So-
single doesn't mean you
Right,
learned about
right.
yourself.
Because you could just be BSing around and doing
Going
silly
outside,
stuff,
watching TV, falling asleep.
unaware of what you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But you never really sat down and said, hey, I like this.
Yeah,
or I'm not
take
going to
a
take
break.
care of this or take care of that.
Not with everyone.
Not with everyone. What part is not true? Let me know. I like when people say not true, but I want to know because, you know, we did talk, pretty much a lot. Right. What did something else come up before that? Okay. Medalia, explain a little bit on that. But on Magna, I said Medalia. Magna. But I always believe, like, sometimes if you're going to be alone and
Yeah.
you really say, I want to learn
Yeah.
myself,
I've done it.
take that moment to learn about you. You know, what do you don't like?
What don't you want the next time around?
Yeah.
That's important.
Why I've been using this soap? It was him that uses this soap. I don't like this soap. Throw this soap out. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right.
you kept it because of that person, but now that you're single, you realize I never liked this.
I don't like this. Yeah.
You know, this ain't me.
Hmm.
Oh, cause you're alone so many years. See,
There's some people.
I
who've been
did say
celibate for years.
I did say some people that have been alone for so many years do not understand themselves. The thought of
unfortunate, though.
falling in love. I'm alone 9 years. That's all I got to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't settle.
so-
don't settle.
Okay, she said I'm alone 9 years, and I hope to find
Demisexual.
I hope to find a soulmate.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So ain't that saying that you wanna find love?
Eventually.
So that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
When you're alone, you want to find love. But if you don't find yourself, then that means you don't want to find love. You want to find the word love. You know what I mean?
That's deep, Charles.
So that's why I'm trying to tell the person, learn yourself first. Then, because everybody wants to meet that soulmate.
Of course.
I don't care
But
who
you
it is.
for me, like, I want to be the best version of myself when I meet my soulmate. You know what I mean?
And that's, I
or
think-
I want to be at that place where I'm continuing to be better for that person. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Right.
that's how much I love that person. I want to give them the best of me.
And I honestly think, like you said, knowing yourself for that person, you will find your soulmate. But
Yeah.
if you don't find yourself, you won't really know
You
what
don't
to
know
look
what
for.
you're looking for
So that's
or not looking for.
Right.
I like to, if I don't know what I want, I like to start what I don't want.
no, that's a good
That
start.
helps narrow it down.
That's
you
a good
know?
start.
Oh no.
Like they said, don't have a list. I used to have a list, and if you hit that one list of my don'ts, I used to stop dating.
If
you.
it's something that you can't budge on, you should definitely consider it. You know.
Because why waste so long
right.
when that one person that passed you could have been your soulmate? But you're wasting your time with this one person, and you're saying,
And
well,
you know you don't like whatever that is that you don't like, right?
Exactly.
Like you're willing to not budge on it. Yeah.
yeah, there has to be 2 to 3 things you're not gonna budge on, no matter what, and stand your ground on that.
No
you know?
sex offenders.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you've been
That's just me.
If you've been to a P Diddy party, I can't deal with you. You know, stuff like that. You know, so there are things. So you know, speaking of that, what would be your 3? I'm not gonna budge. I'm not looking. I'm hoping it happens naturally when I'm deep sea fishing or something.
That's a good.
That's a good one.
perspective.
But you know, when you're not looking, is
That's
when it really
comes.
happens.
That's when it comes.
So in your
It's so-
voice,
It's so weird.
because I was just gonna say, in your voice, the words that come out are saying, "I'm not looking,"
The manifestation.
but deep inside, you are.
Right.
So that's why they say it happens when you least suspect it.
When you're not
It's
focused
never
on it.
least suspected.
Yeah.
It's when it's supposed to, because deep inside, you really wanted it.
You just put it in the ether and let it be.
Let it be. It will happen. Watch. It will happen.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm a firm believer.
Yeah. Especially because if you look for it so hard,
Over focus, you're telling the universe something else, you know, and it's what you don't want and what went wrong before,
Mm-hmm.
and You know?
Because I'm really a believer of if you keep forcing something, you're going to wind up with something you want.
Regret. Yeah.
And not something you need.
True.
So that's a big difference. So, but again, what would be your 3 non-negotiable?
Non-negotiable. You gotta love yourself. You gotta respect yourself. You know, those types of things.
Well, that takes time to find out if he does or not.
Well,
right?
I mean, somebody who's secure with themselves. Like
Okay.
if they're posed with a really hard choice, you know, that compromises their values, then that's not somebody I want to be with. If you're firm on your values, even if we don't agree on them, I respect that.
Right.
You know what it is that you're not willing to do in the industry. You know what it is. You know what your bottom line is, and you have integrity. That
right.
means that I can trust you for the most part. You know, I know that what you're going to tell me is going to be true, even if I don't like it.
So
you
what would be
know?
number 2?
No sex offenders.
She ain't going no further than that.
Yeah, I'm not, especially when it comes to minors.
when it comes to that, you will have to go deep diving because he's not going to tell you.
No, but you, especially if you have kids, you know, you look for certain things, you know.
That's a good question too. That's going to be for next week because I do have a lot of lists, and that's one of the things on my
kids
list.
come first.
Do you go deep diving when you have a child?
Heck yeah, you do.
But that's what we're going to talk about
If you
next
want to
week.
get a background check, you could do that,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
because at the end of the day,
But don't give him too much. Don't give him too much. That's next week. We're going to talk about that.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're going to talk about
Those
that.
are a couple things. I don't know about the last. What about you?
Me, non-negative, bad-mouthing your baby mama. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause you
like.
don't respect her.
I don't like that if you badmouth your ex.
And for the people who don't know her, like you don't respect
even
her.
the guy, like, oh, she wasn't no good while you went with her.
The dad or the mother.
There was a time,
drugs.
no drugs. There was a time in between there that y'all had good times. You can't tell me you've been with someone 5 to 10 years and never had a good time.
And that's someone you had a child with. You had a child
Well,
with.
if it was a one night stand, then I can understand. Y'all had a kid together, okay.
Right, but if you have history,
You know,
no
and
goals,
the
that's
and the
one.
guy's like, hey, it wasn't the beauty, it was the booty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But my number one on the top, having a kid under 3 years old and the baby father is in jail.
Okay.
But I never dated
Not knowing
I never
what the
dated hood people, so
situation
I don't know.
Well, maybe
I just threw that in there. But
ouch.
but
Maybe-
1 to 3 years old, you know why? Because that means that the baby dad is still pretty much in there.
True.
And it still can build a family.
it's
So
sensitive.
I don't want to be part of that,
Good point.
you know, not letting them be a family
Right.
or having that one guy that all of a sudden now that he sees that
He's
his
a part of our relationship.
now all of a sudden he want to be a part of it, he want to have an attitude, and then he realized that this gentle looking face is not as gentle as it can be.
Stand for it. Talking about women who bore your child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like either if you're talking about anybody who is the father or mother of your child, especially with somebody who doesn't know them. Why?
Yeah.
Why? You
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
talking them.
I
Why?
don't think X should be brought up in a date anyway.
No, it's probably one of the tackiest things you could do, especially on a first date.
No, it shouldn't be brought up. My number 2 will be well, if I go on a date with them, I always take them to a nice restaurant first. If you cannot be elegant.
You should write a book on dating.
Yeah, if you can't be elegant, I can't.
What do you define as elegance? You got to come with a ball gown?
Well, I'm not saying that she has to do the pinky up, you know what I mean? You know, but have a little class, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like, especially when you just met me, you know, after a while, I want comedy, I want joking, I want this, but I want to see if you can do this and do this. You know what I
Flexibility.
mean?
Yeah.
But if you only on one side all the time, no matter where I take you, no, you know?
I mean, that might be the sign of a closed-minded individual.
Right. And not
It
willing.
might.
And number 3 for me, not willing to learn.
Yeah, I can't deal with not willing to learn the
Like if I
just
say-
choosing to be ignorant.
Yeah, like if I say, oh my God, I'm going to go to a martial arts thing, but you don't like martial arts. Oh, I don't like martial arts. I ain't going. So you don't want to go and learn something new.
Right.
So, but if you want to go to a place I supposed to go, the double standard thing,
Yeah. You
really.
can kind of wean that out, like in the beginning. Like you can tell when you guys share each other's interests.
Well, not even like when I dated this one person and she wanted to go to some makeup, how they call it, expo stuff
Yeah, okay.
with their hairs and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I told them I'm not really into that.
Right, but I'll
but
go.
I'm interested to see how it looks.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Right.
I went.
Right. It's something
I
you
didn't really like it,
Right.
but I
You supported her. Right.
was like, first of all, I'd love to learn new things. So I'm going to
Why
go there
not?
and
if I
learn
have
something.
it, try it. Right. Coffee
You know,
date.
coffee date first. That's the feel you out phase.
Yeah.
Coffee date to me is a feel, but it also feels like you're telling the person, I don't want to go further than a friend. So coffee date, I don't know. I think that's old school ways. It's not a bad thing to do.
This is an old school way.
It's not a bad thing to do, but when you are trying to date and find someone,
You're trying to be intimate with
you
them.
have to try to let them know that
Like, I'm
you're looking for
attracted to
long
you.
term,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just let's be friends. Now, if you're taking that coffee and you're taking it to a park and walking, or you're walking towards
A whole event. Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's take a
As
coffee
a part
and
of
walk.
a date, right?
Right.
Let's continue. What are you doing later? Or what are you doing in an hour? Okay, well, let's go here.
Right,
you know?
because there's times I told people, hey, meet me at this diner, and we sat there. We didn't order nothing. We sat there and ordered
went
the
somewhere
coffee
else.
because we were going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You understand? But if it's just that, I don't know if that would fly too much. With the females that I dated, because they're all professional
Yeah,
types.
I don't
you
think
know,
I've
some of them are.
had a coffee date before. But
Yeah, because to me that shows me like you just want to be a friend.
Mm.
You know? So I don't know, but it might have worked. I don't know. So let's see.
Depending on, I guess, the people, right?
Yeah. So you know, we got a little bit of time left. Since we're jumping still on the love corner thing. As we said with the password, and then do you marry that person? How do you feel when you're dating someone and they start leaving stuff in your house?
It seems like maybe they want a little bit more. They want to be mark their territory.
That's how I feel. Yeah. See, look, coffee shop is for interviews. See, and this is coming from a female. So I
It depends on the person, and you both have to agree on it.
yeah. The girl would probably drink the coffee. Yeah, she might grab the coffee, but I don't think there's gonna be a second phone call.
It depends. Like, she might just fill you out.
You better be real good talk.
at
You better
that
sell
date.
her sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was me. My phone just gave out.
I just wasn't ready.
No, they go old school. My minutes went.
My minutes ran.
My minutes ran out. I can't call you back. No, but
those are the days.
where were we before they? Planting their seed. You know,
Yeah, marking the territory.
that's why I told my son too.
In case anybody else decides to have fun with you at your place.
Yeah, I told my son, he's 8 years old, but I told him, when you start dating and you have your own apartment and the girl leaves, check the bathroom. If that toothbrush is there, you take out the toothbrush. You check the brush because she might left her hair there.
Underwear.
Something, check under the bed, because people love to little by little leave their shoes. Why you bring 2 shoes? Oh, one is my slippers. Okay, again, why you bring 2? No.
Unless, of course, it's okay.
Right. But to me, that's just little by little leaving your stuff here. Then when you come to see when you're waking up, she's over there cooking dinner. And I'm like,
That's
wait,
all right.
ain't you still here? Well, it's all right after before. Then you got to go after I eat. No. She said, no human. Oh, only dogs to mark my home, no humans. But that is that a sign of control?
There's a fine line. I mean, I don't think so. It depends on the context of the relationship.
Okay.
You know, if you're just starting, I don't know. There could probably be more signs of control versus just her leaving something there. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably other signs you should be looking at.
True. All right.
If
So
it's about control.
as an open-minded female like you are, if a guy, this is the double standard type of thing. If a guy starts leaving items in the home, is it worse than a female leaving an item in the guy's home?
It might be sweet, depending on the female. For me, I you know, unless I said you can, it's not sweet. But
Because I think it's okay somewhat. I'm a double standard on this one.
yeah,
I think somewhat okay for when the female leaves something in the guy's home, little
But
by
not the
little.
guy?
But a guy to do it to a female,
Why?
it's like you're trying to squeeze in to get a free apartment or something. That's how I see it.
listen, I've had one guy tell me, this could be all ours. I was like, yo, what are you talking about?
It's
this
not
is
even his.
mine. Like that was red flags. Like, oh God. But of course, it was definitely set the
It's
tone.
what the person allows.
Oh
to-
God, he was a mess. He
Did
was
you
a
run?
mess.
'Cause that was like
I did run.
That was like, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. That was a big red flag.
There was lots of flags after that. But
That's like coming to a girl's house talking about,
I
this box right back here. I think I'm gonna move this box. I see you only got 4 books.
I
I'm
laugh
about to
about
put
it
one
now.
of.
I laugh about it now, but it was not funny in that moment. I was like, really?
Wow.
This is mine. You know?
You can't make this up, people. You can't
got
make
a
this.
nice
I didn't even
little
think a
spot
guy
here.
would do this.
And he was psycho.
This can be all hours.
It
This is
wasn't
so
worth
crazy.
the D. It wasn't worth the D.
Oh my God. Oh my.
True
Listen.
story.
You can't make this
Oh,
up.
man.
Yo,
He's
Will.
gone. He's gone.
Will, he
Magda.
came to our house and said, this is all mine.
This could be all ours.
Oh my God. He wanted your money, sis. Yeah. That's why I said for a guy to leave stuff in a female's home, I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
But, and watch the way they come to your home. If they sit
How
on your
comfortable
sofa,
they are.
yeah,
Put
they
the
sit on
feet
your
on
sofa.
the table. Yeah.
Homie, how you even? I was looking for the remote all week. How you got it? You know what I mean? Like, and the coffee table wasn't there. Oh, I need a something for my feet.
Or
I need something for
stopping by without notice.
Oh, yeah.
That's control. That's the real.
especially on a weekend because that's dating time.
If you're
When
not,
you're just dating the
yeah, if you're
person,
just dating,
and they just came on a Friday.
you're
talking
not
about,
official. You know,
I was in the neighborhood. Wait, you live 3 towns down. Like, how are you in the
couldn't
neighborhood?
text me.
You know, that's why every house I buy, I cut the bushes in front of my building. I don't want nobody creeping in the bush.
Trust. Yeah,
Some guys
well, you go on
do
with
'cause
that
they
trust.
don't trust you. Listen, that's a good point too. Do they really do it because they want to be with you,
No.
or they don't trust you?
No, it's a
Even
stalker
girls,
mentality.
no matter who puts something in your house, male or female, it could be a sign of non-trust.
Yeah,
It could be.
who knows? It's best to address it when it happens.
Address it
Nip
quick.
it in the bud.
I'm knocking on my door talking about, what's this bag right here in front of your door? Oh, that was your toothbrush that you secretly put, and this was your thing. No, you know what I mean? Like, no.
yeah.
That's suspect popping by. Yes, it is.
You got to be safe, folks. You got to be safe.
Yeah. Now, if you dated a couple of weeks, of course they're going to pass by. And
Yeah.
even then, they'd be like, hey, I'm going to go to your house on Friday.
Yeah, but I don't like to know that somebody who doesn't really know me very well is close by at any noted moment's time. Like, that's not cool.
Yo,
Especially if you don't live in the neighborhood.
you know what's scary, though? Hey, I'm going to go to your house, Friday if you're not doing that. I'm not going to be home until about 3 or 4. That's all right. I'll wait. That's a little scary, Or leave me the key. I'll just be inside chilling. No,
key.
no. I'm good. I'll cook for you, but by the time
it's
you get
games.
home.
It's games.
No.
You're right. It's games.
Listen, no. You ain't gonna come home and cook, and when I get there, the food is done because you're trying to get me used to something, which is not a bad thing. She's
It
trying
happens.
to show. She's
It
trying to show that she can be a wife,
A homemaker.
but at the same time, a little freaky. Like, no, your bags are outside, and your pot and pans that you left here when you cooked. You ain't leaving pots and pans here either.
Yeah, because the thing is, they'll be like, well, I need to come and get my stuff.
All right. Well, with that, homeboy is going to go get his stuff. We're going to talk to you next week. But remember, next week, a question was, I forgot what was the question.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, look back. I forgot the question. It's a love corner question.
Living together, right?
Yes, it's part of living together. So we're going to
If you're
be.
planning on getting married, should you
Yes,
live
sir.
together?
We'll be talking more about this next week and some more great topics. And remember, the raffle out stuff will be next week.
Don't forget
We'll
to like
see you.
and subscribe.
Yes, and share this video.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Thank you.
And Magda, thank you for sharing as well.
Thank you, Magda.
Bye-bye.
All right.